Hello and welcome to Logic ERP. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with the latest videos. Moving on to the production vouchers. Let's start with the job order, also called as production order or work order. Here we need to mention the finish item SKU code wise quantity for which production has to be initiated. Choose the worker name. Select the item to produce and production quantity. We can also check the total raw material requirements with virtual reserved stocks of same raw materials in other production orders, pending purchase orders status, etc. Here, we also have an option to modify the BOM master already entered for particular design. This will be applied for this particular job order only. Also, item rates can be updated for each BOM process here. Save the job order entry. Next, we need to generate purchase order from job order raw material requirement. By using this form, we can generate vendor-wise raw material requirements for multiple job order planned for production with a single click. We can also predefine or authorize supplier plus raw materials with rates, for which it will auto-pick the supplier choice for raw material PO creation. In case of multiple suppliers, we also have option to divide the quantity among them and enter excess % as required. Click to generate purchase order. Now we need to add stock of short raw materials. Once we have created the purchase orders from shortages, we can receive goods from PO via challan or direct purchase bill, and then inward the raw material stock in the desired go-downs. Moving to the next entry, that is issue for processing for the first process in the production cycle. This is the first step after generating job order. We can plan or approve which styles or designs need to go for production. Select the worker name and then choose the process that is to be initiated. Then, select the job order from the list. This entry is usually done by the merchandiser team at head office after checking all raw material requirement and assuring that production will be completed with ease, without any raw material shortages at any stage. By this entry, they will intimate production departments to start the work. If we have first process in-house, we can issue or assign work to worker, or in case of outsourcing, the same document is treated as PO to vendor to initiate the work. Moving on to next entry, where raw material store department will issue stock, as per the requirements raised by processing department, against job order or requisition slip raised by department. Choose the job order and production issue. Then, press F8 key from keyboard to calculate and retrieve raw material. Click to refresh data. The raw material against job order or production issue will be retrieved. The calculation comes from BOM defined, and accordingly, process-wise issues can be made. Next, we will enter receipt against issue. This is production entry. Here, each department will enter job order plus style-wise output of the unit, in terms when the process in production is completed. Click on Add Issues button. Select the items and save it. We can enter actual production quantity or output of department against the work assigned. Once we have entered the production quantity processing unit-wise, it is necessary to also update the raw material status. This input will give us proper costing for the finished product, and also give raw material WIP status lying on the processing floors. In case of wastage, the cost will be divided among the SKU code, MRP, and quantity weightage-wise. It is necessary to also update the raw material status such as quantity issued, pending, consumed, return and waste. Once the first process issue is done for remaining all other process, we will use this form, where we will issue semi-finished items to other processing unit to work. For example, cutting department has entered their production quantity. Now they will pass the semi-finished stock by this form to stitching or next process. Simply select the next process and you will see the entry that is pending and job is ready to be taken to next process. Select the entry and click on OK button. Here, you can also add processing rate. For the stitching process, we need to again enter production entry under receipt against issue. Select the worker name and the process. Repeat the steps we did for the cutting process. Go to Receipt Details. Now click on RM Consumption button that would retrieve the consumption of raw materials against job order issue. Click on OK button and save the entry. Moving on to last process. Again, we are going to assign work using issue for processing form. Choose the worker to whom the job is to be assigned and then select the process. Select the entry and save it. Now the stock will be forwarded from stitching department to the packing department. Lastly, we will enter the production entry for the job completion under receipt against issues. Click on Add Issues option and select all items. Go to Receipt Details. Tick to add all in stock. This option is chosen for the last process in production cycle. Don't forget to save the entry. Now the stock of the finished good is available for billing. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.